Good evening, and thank you to everybody for coming today to finally, after 2 years of waiting, celebrate Carly and Alan's marriage. I know many of you have travelled long distances to be here today, and I know that Carly and Alan are so very grateful to you all for making their day so special. So thank you very much for making the effort. I would like to start by thanking Alan's family for all the support they've given Carly since Carly and Alan met some years ago. Karen and I are truly grateful for that, and I look forward to sharing many happy times with you all in the future. Good evening, and thank you to everybody for coming today to finally, after 2 years of waiting, celebrate Carly and Alan's marriage. You may know that Carly and Alan found each other on an internet dating site, but it's still quite uncanny how much they have in common. They both enjoy sports, with tennis and football in particular. They both have careers in banks, and they even went to the same university at the same time, although I'm told they never met at that point of their life. However, I clearly remember the day when Carly said to Karen and I she's going to bring Alan home to meet us. It will come as a surprise to many of you, but Alan was really quiet in the car coming back to our house. But soon after, about 4 cans of Foster's, a glass of amaretto, and the amaretto, he was soon telling me about Sir Alex Ferguson, Cristiano Ronaldo, the Manchester team of the 90s, and he went on and on. However, I knew, from that first moment we met, that we would get on very well, albeit his football knowledge is still very dodgy to this day. No doubt Jason will speak really highly of Alan shortly, but I can honestly say, Alan, you're an absolute credit to your family. Karen and I are so proud to have you as part of our family, and I'd just like to say welcome to our family. Sadly, Karen and I never met Tony, Alan's dad, but from what Alan has told me, I know we would have gotten very well. And I've no doubt that Tony would have been so proud to see Alan standing here today and getting married to Carly. On the 16th of June 1988, our second child, Carly, was born, and she has given us so many happy memories throughout her life. When she was just 2, we moved to South Gloucestershire, and she never picked up the West Country accent, probably thankfully to us, but she excelled at school, and surprisingly to Karen and I, had a flair for drama. So memorably, on one occasion, Carly, she starred on a two-person adaptation of Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream, and it was entitled The Scrap, which ironically she appeared with a person she never ever saw eye to eye with, so it really made it quite entertaining. But she also appeared on stage impersonating Janet Jackson, where she choreographed the dance routine. So I'm not sure you'll see those iconic moves tonight on the dance floor, although I do have video evidence if anyone is really interested. You're a wonderful, caring mum, and I am personally so proud of you and love you forever and always.
Dancing on the way home, spinning as the day gone, I knew that I could take it with me, this feeling and the memories of you. Left you on the corner, Robinson and Porter, with my eyes closed. Oh, I could never walk away if I was looking at your face. No, I'd never leave you. There was something about that night.
Carly, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage
as a sign of our marriage
and as a symbol
and as a symbol
of my love and commitment.
of my love and commitment.
You can place the ring on Carly's finger.
Alan, I give you this ring
As a sign of our marriage
as a sign of our marriage
and as a symbol
and as a symbol
of my love and commitment.
of my love and commitment.
But I know that you'll be back someday. You had to go and find your place, and I had to let you. It didn't take you too long to know where you belong. You got on the next train. Said it was too hard to walk away. Had to come back and see your face. Now I'll never leave you.
Thank you, Keith, for such a wonderful speech. It's lovely words. Apologies in advance, there might be a bit of repetition in what you've just heard from what I'm going to say, so thank you in advance. Just before starting as well, I wanted to just say thank you to all of the Ravenswood staff today. You've all been absolutely amazing, so thank you all so much. So, first things first, on behalf of my wife and I, we'd like to welcome you all to our special day. We're thrilled to have so many family and friends here today. It means the world to us that everyone has travelled so far to join us here. Unfortunately, it's not possible to have everyone we love with us here today. We wish to remember those family and friends who are no longer with us, especially my dad Tony, who no doubt would have enjoyed this special day. So with them in mind, could I please ask you all to raise a glass to absent family and friends? To absent family and friends. So I'd like to start by saying thank you to Karen and Keith for giving me the permission to marry their wonderful daughter. I know how much Carly means to you both, and I promise to take care of her always. Karen and Keith have always been so welcoming to me since meeting them in 2015. Carly conspicuously absent because after that car journey, she ran into the house to see Jake and left me alone with Carly and her mum for a little while. But no, thank you. You've always been so kind to us, offered us all help, support, kindness. In my case, a lot of desserts. And quite a lot of desserts. But having known you both for such a long time now, it's easy to see where Carly gets her qualities of being loving, caring, and always putting others first. So thank you both so much. To Mum, I wanted to just thank you for always being there for all of us. and welcoming Carly into the family so warmly. You've truly gone above and beyond for us, and you're a great inspiration to us now we're a parent for James. From supporting me through university, helping me get a deposit for a flat, and always been there to help with Enzo and James. Your support means the world to us, and I love you and I love Dad both very much. Indeed, to Jason and to all my ushers, so to Mark, Rico, Harpreet, Joe, Josh, thank you all so very much for today. Thank you for just helping getting things organised, getting everything here on time, and just making me feel at ease in this room and outside. So again, thank you for all your help and support, and I hope you all have a wonderful night tonight. But of course, I've been saving the best till last. Carly, after 3 long years, I can finally call you my wife. You look truly beautiful today. When you walked up the aisle, I was genuinely stunned, and I know how much hard work you've been putting into this wedding, so I just wanted to say you look beautiful today, and I'm so happy that we're finally married. So as you both know, when we were both 18, we went over to Manchester University. Unbeknownst to either of us, we didn't know each other in Manchester University, but since we have established that we were in some of the same lectures, we're probably in some of the same nightclubs, and we definitely shared some mutual friends. I'm not actually sure how we didn't meet at Tessa's birthday one year. Not Trisha's, sorry Trisha. No, that would probably explain why. But eventually the universe did intervene and everything came together via a dating app called Tinder, and from there we never looked back. Throughout it all, Carly has been the best life partner I could ever ask for. Whether we're walking on a beach on holiday or dancing the cheeky twist in the kitchen to James, Carly has been brilliant throughout, and I couldn't be happier again that we're finally husband and wife.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So some of you will know me, but some of you don't. But for those who don't know me, I'm Jason, or Baron, or Bazza. So I had the immense honour of being Alan's best man on his wedding day. I'd like to thank Alan for asking me to be a part of his and Carly's amazing day, albeit 2 years later than initially planned. For those that do know me, you'll be well aware that timekeeping isn't one of my strong points. But I can assure you the delay had absolutely nothing to do with me. Alan and Carly first met in 2014 on Tinder before swiftly taking it off the app and meeting in person. Back then, Tinder listed your mutual Facebook friends between you, and they had 2 friends in common. One of those being a certain Greg James, which in Carly's words at least meant he probably wasn't a murderer. On their first date, they met at the bottom of the Shard before drinks in a nearby riverside pub. Carly told me she thinks they both got quite wasted, but Alan informs me otherwise, but off to a good start nonetheless. Around that time, Alan's dad Tony was unwell and they took a break to take the pressure off. Sadly, Tony passed away shortly after, which I'll come to soon, but I know Alan was very impressed and grateful with how understanding Carly was at that time, and once things settled down again, was keen to pick up where they'd been left off. There is, of course, one big presence missing at this top table, which is Alan's dad, Tony. Tony passed away in 2014, and I know his loss was a difficult time for Alan and the family. What I'm absolutely certain of, however, is how proud he would be if he were here today to see what a fantastic man, brother, uncle and father you have turned into, and have met the beautiful woman you've chosen to be the mother of your child and now wife. A toast then please to Tony. To Tony. But now, I'd like to wish the couple every success and a lifetime of happiness together in married life. So please, can I ask you to be upstanding and raise your glasses to the new Mr. and Mrs. Brunton Wright.